Hey y'all, iRick's Guy here, and several of you asked me what are the video settings that you use for your Mavic 2 Pro. Now these video settings that I'm about to demonstrate, these are the video settings that I've used for all of my Mavic 2 Pro videos after my first Mavic 2 Pro flight. If you watch my first Mavic 2 Pro flight video, you'll notice that my first flight was poorly focused. But these are the settings that I've used for all of my Mavic 2 Pro videos. Check them out here on iRick's Guy. It's adventure channel, youtube.com/iRick's Guy. And you can watch all my videos. And also check out my website to find the Mavic 2 Pro, the Mavic 2 Zoom, and all the accessories. But so here's how I do it. So I go into settings here. This looks like little bars. See the record button to the right, and then there's the bars. So I click the bars, and then I go to the top left, which is it looks like a little circle with lines. That's the video icon. So I use auto for video, ISO, I use auto, aperture I'm using f2.8, and then that's the shutter speed that I'm using. So that's that setting. For the still photos that you may have seen, or the next setting, the camera right here, I'm using 4K 3840 by 2160, which is 4K Ultra HD. So that's the setting that I've used for all my videos. There are other settings that you can choose to use, but those are the settings that I've used. For video format, I'm using MOV. I do all my edits in Final Cut Pro 10. Don't know if there's a huge difference between MP4 and MOV, but since I use, Final Cut Pro 10, it's a Mac, I decided to use MOV, which is primarily an Apple video format. For camera video coding, I use H.265. For style, I use none. For white balance, I use auto white balance. For color, I use normal. So, pretty basic settings there. I didn't get fancy with anything. I just found what works and what consistently works well for me, at least. Now the final setting, and this is super important. You can see here, and I'm just indoors testing this, so nothing's going to be well focused even after I focus it. But this little option right here, towards the top right, you see AE, and to the left of that you see AF/MF. So by default, you're probably on this where it says AF. You notice that AF is green. You want to click that and make sure MF is green. And I like to say MF stands for Mavic Focus, because it's the way that I found to focus the Mavic 2 Pro optimally every time. Hasn't failed me yet. So just clicking that is not enough. You've got to take an additional step. See this slider right here? That's how I'm manually focusing. But what you want to do, down to the bottom of that slider, it's an infinity sign. Looks like an 8 that fell over. Click that infinity sign. Now you notice when I clicked infinity, the white bar is right below the second dash, the second horizontal dash. And just to demonstrate that again, I'm going to manually change this. Now I've got the big fat white bar down. Wait a minute, I went into full screen. I've got it way down here at the bottom now. But watch what happens when I hit infinity. When I hit infinity, it goes directly below the second bar. Let's demonstrate that again. Let's take it all the way to the top. Now when I click infinity, it's right below that second bar. So, just a good best practice in my opinion, even though I found that this seems to save my infinity focus setting when I power everything down and recharge batteries and bring it back up. Infinity focus still seems to be there, but out of best practice, what I do prior to every flight after my safety inspection, I go in and I adjust this manual focus manually, make sure it's at a different location. Then I click infinity focus just to visually confirm that it is directly below that second dash. And that gives me 100% peace of mind that when I land and after I download my video, that everything should be very well focused. And that's been the case, again, for every video that I posted since my Mavic 2 Pro first field test. My Mavic 2 Pro first field test was my only video that I did not use this procedure. So every video that I posted since the Mavic 2 Pro first field test here on my channel has been using these settings, has been using this focus method. So I hope this video is of value. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/irixguy. And don't just subscribe, click that bell icon down there to be notified whenever I post a new video on my channel. If you're looking for the drone, whether it's a Mavic 2 Pro, Mavic Zoom, or older drones for that matter, check out my website, irixguy.com. Expand this video's description. You can find links there to buy all the drones and the drone accessories. And if this video helped you, give it a like. Share it with your friends. Hey, support me on Patreon if you choose to do so. It's patreon.com/irixguy. I'm an independent YouTube channel, and I'm very passionate about drones and all of your support. However you may choose to support my channel, it's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, irixguy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.